It's not about us. It's always about Jesus. Happy Friday. My name's Scott. I'm not a biblical scholar. I'm just a seed planter in hopes that you get an aha moment going into the weekend. And so when we see someone making mistakes, and we all have a tendency to either start a gossip column about it, or we pass judgment on what we think is happening or what's going to happen in that person's life. What we need to know is God is probably there with that person. No matter how bad this situation may be or look to the world, God's probably working in their lives. And how I relate to that and why it's so passionate to me is because when I grew up and I had the tags placed on me and I was called the worst thing that Prince William County ever produced, and the things that I was doing, all of it was true. But what they didn't know is Jesus was in my life during all of those fumbles, all of the things that I was doing incorrectly. How do you think I got out of it? It was Jesus that got me out of that lifestyle. It was Jesus who changed my life. And so I like to look at other people and say to myself, man, Jesus is probably working right now. I'm not going to turn my back on this person. I'm going to pray from abroad, and I'm going to pray that if they don't know Jesus yet, that they run into Jesus. Because Jesus is in the midst of people's problems. Jesus is searching for those that are lost, that are making those mistakes. So it's our duty as Christians not to pass judgment, but to lift them up and have hope for them, to know that Jesus is probably there working so that they can change their lives like Jesus changed mine. Amen. Peace.